The fastest gaming laptop in 2022, Fast Review-MSI GE76 2022 review. Welcome to Product Review Hub. A behemoth like MSI's GE76 Raider would have been wonderful at one point in my life. Heavy, low battery life, it never leaves my desk. Loud fans, good luck blocking out the noise down the hall. With the Raider, I could breeze through coursework that calls for an Intel Core i9, 32GB of RAM and an Nvidia GeForce GTX 3080. Of course, I mean games. The GE76 Raider is one of the greatest gaming laptops for individuals who have the cash but not the desire or room for a gaming desktop. Many will be put off by its inherent flaws and its price, yet you will be hard-pressed to find a laptop with better performance. I tested the GE76 Raider with Intel Core i9 11980HK, 32GB RAM, Nvidia GeForce GTX 3080 GPU and 1TB NVMe SSD. It'll set you back $33.99 if you can find one in stock. It'll still be available through the Microsoft Store, but you'll need to be patient to get it close to retail price. In addition to the RTX 3060, 3070 and 3080 graphics cards, MSI offers up to 64GB of RAM and display resolutions up to 4K. Review of MSI GE76 Raider. Light lights. In addition to a light bar running along the keyboard tray, the GE76 Raider features a full-sized SteelSeries keyboard with configurable key illumination. The Raider has a sports car-like design with sharp edges and wide side grills to help fans circulate heat. For a gaming machine, the 17.3-inch 360Hz 1080p display lacks touch functionality. While the machine's body is solid, the display bounces as I tilt it back and forth. 15 x 10.6 x 1.08 inches is the Raider. To be fair, it is 6.39 pounds hefty. However, it is designed to be used on desk, as evidenced by the lack of connectors for multiple displays and a wired internet connection and a small battery life and bulky power brick. Lighting is also a personal choice. I like it when the light bar is on a reflecting surface and gives the machine an ambient glow. That said, I'm aware that it can appear a bit garish if you just cycle between defaults since you're not sure what to do with the customizing possibilities. On the left are Gen 2 USB 3.2 Type A and Type C connectors, plus a 3.5mm headphone or mic jack. On the right is an SD card reader and two Gen 1 USB 3.2 Type A connections. The back has Thunderbolt 4, mini display 1.4, HDMI, Ethernet, and the power adapter. It has enough ports to act as a desktop replacement with an external display, headset, and the best gaming mouse for your needs. Review of MSI GE76 Raider. The model's 17.3-inch display has 360Hz and 1920 x 1080 pixels. In our tests, it averaged 390 nits of brightness and 73.3% of the DCI-P3 color gamut. This isn't horrible in practice. Colors pop and images and video were pleasing to the eye, if not as vibrant as other devices. For a 1080p TV, I prefer a higher refresh rate over 4K resolution, but downscaling to 1080p feels excessive and the 360Hz refresh rate feels overkill. Obvious, competitive gamers who constantly reduce settings to optimize frame rates will find plenty of space for responsive gaming. MSI offers the GE76 Raider at 120Hz with 4K resolution or 165 and 240Hz with 1440 pixels. The GE76 Raider's touchpad is smooth and quick, spacious and comfortable enough for everyday usage. No, you'll need a gaming mouse for this laptop, but it's wonderful when the original hardware can handle it. My favorite part of the bundle is the SteelSeries keyboard, which I love. The machine's size allows for a number pad and each key is evenly spaced and sized. The keys are snappy and provide enough travel for fast, accurate type. But aren't we here for the light show? Free-key illumination is beyond my comprehension, but the scope of modification is daunting. I attempted to be creative, even if only for images, but gave up and used the shortcut key to cycle between lighting presets because, of course, there is one. However, a dedicated key to maximize the fans' output would be more appropriate for this machine's target audience. Even if you turn out all the lights, you won't be disappointed with the tools on offer here. MSI GE76 Raider review. Like the Raider, these speakers are amazing. They'll effortlessly fill a room with rich, full sound even when pushed up loud. The Raider's battery lasted about as long as the album's vocals and thundering instrumentation. While I still prefer a headset to minimize the fan noise, these speakers do not disappoint. MSI GE76 Raider review. The GE76 Raider achieved 8,388 on Geekbench 5.4 multi-core, It beats out the Legion 5 Pro 7527, the Asus ZenBook Pro Duo 15 OLED that's 7028, and the 11th Gen Razer Blade 15 Advanced 6924. The 1TB NVMe SSD outperformed all other SSDs on our Handbrake video encoding test, finishing in 7 minutes flat. The lowest gaming performance was 72 frames per second in Metro Exodus on Extreme, followed by 77 frames per second in Red Dead Redemption 2. In my own tests with Cyberpunk 2077, I witnessed an average of 75 frames per second, dropping to 69 when the action got really intense. While the Core i9 CPU, 32GB of RAM, and Nvidia 3080 are capable of fantastic things, when paired with a high-resolution monitor, the results start to suffer. Currently, if you want performance close to desktop level, this is the computer to beat. Battery life of MSI GE76 Raider. I want to apologize to the Asus ZenBook Pro Duo 15, whose battery life of 5 hours and 1 minute I call middling. In our battery benchmark test, the GE76 Raider lasted 2 hours and 40 minutes, which isn't excellent. The Raider lasted 1 hour 34 minutes on PC Mark 10. The ZenBook Pro Duo 15 held on for 1 hour and 54 minutes. Not surprisingly, power-hungry, performant gear requires sacrifices, but it's something to bear in mind if you're hoping for portability. With the display's brightness and keyboard illumination cranked up, I got around 1 hour and 30 minutes before having to drag the Raider to the nearest outlets. GE76 Raider review. Because gaming and video creation laptops often lack webcams, the inclusion of a 1080p camera is welcome. It's not perfect. While details are richer and clearer than inferior cameras, there's still a drab, grainy quality that encourages using an external webcam. It also lacks Windows Hello, which may displease some. The GE76 Raider got hot when gaming, reaching 133.5 degrees Fahrenheit. It would be inconvenient on your lap, but considering the size and battery life, I doubt that will happen. In my own use, the machine grew warm, but not hot enough to be uncomfortable on my lap, and the short battery life meant it was never there for long. The fans, on the other hand, were a constant. They were loudest when gaming, but would occasionally whir while watching TV or writing, a tribute to how much heat the system needs to transfer even when idle. Review of MSI GE76 Raider. Preloaded software bothers me, although MSI has kept it minimal. The MSI Center provides basic hardware monitoring and fan management with the opportunity to add extra capabilities. Also, MSI True Color enables you to choose from a variety of color profiles and tweak them to your liking. While I avoid tools like these on my laptop, I'm glad they're present but optional, allowing for the greatest level of choice without compromise. SteelSeries' GG software is a real star, allowing full RGB customization of the light bar and keyboard. You may customize the color of each letter on the keyboard or create automations that cycle the lighting effects based on the music or even a favorite GIF. The light bar is slightly less flexible. I preferred a slowly changing wave of color or a single static hue, but it's separated into numerous smaller portions that you may customize. The app's utility will vary depending on the user, but even if you're simply looking for a raw performance, the ability to change the color is helpful. I haven't seriously considered a gaming laptop in a long time, and the MSI GE76 Raider doesn't change that. You're paying approximately the same as you would for a good desktop, but without the flexibility of a laptop. Its lack of portability and battery life allows it to deliver raw power to a very specific niche. I'm not a Raider. More performance in a portable package is hard to come by. Combined with an external monitor for better resolutions, this computer is a true desktop replacement. Thanks for watching this video. Make sure to hit like and subscribe to this channel.